here we are.
Oh my.
Of course, my dog comes and starts harassing me as soon as I hit go live.
It's
Hello,
pet
dog.
time.
Anyway, hey everyone, welcome to the show. If you've caught our last two streams, they were disastrous because of internet. But I went ahead and just had more money thrown at my ISP, and they fixed all the problems like they were never there in the begin with. So, fuck you, Cox Communication. You're a piece of shit.
I remember having to
Stream
use them when I lived
Brought
in
to you by
Lawrence.
Cox Communication.
Anyway, we're here. We're going to play some Forbidden Lands. Where did we leave off? You guys were all heading over to Clan Watcher.
Mm-hmm.
Things are getting spicy and complicated. And I don't know. Let's do some introductions and we'll get into it. Because honestly, I wasn't sure if today's stream was even going to happen. But here we are. Why don't we kick off with, oh, you are all absolutely not in the right positions either. That is a thing I forgot to do.
Wow.
Let's go. Who needs to go?
Dan's correct.
Dan's
I know.
right.
Somehow I'm right. This is all wrong.
Jake needs to go.
Jeff,
there.
you now look like a golden
Oh.
retriever.
My brother's
I-
name is Jake, so
okay,
I would
okay.
respond to that because my parents used to call me that a lot.
You need to go there.
Dang it, Jake.
My
I mean,
mom
Adam.
often did that thing too. It's like, yeah.
Do the shuffle. Do, 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 do,
There we
do,
go.
do, 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 do.
Okay, we're on the right spots. Now we can do introductions. All right, Adam, why don't you kick us off?
Hello, my name is Adam, and I'll be playing Huxley, a young orc sorcerer
Nice.
who doesn't like to, but he does practice death magic and blood magic.
Very cool. Kinda. Very cool. I don't know. It's a thing. It's definitely a
It
thing.
is. Yeah.
All right. Next up, we got us a Jake.
Well, I'm Jake. I'm with the Defenders of Kobold, and I play Osborne, an old goblin rider, also known as the Hooch Goblin. And he has a boar that he rides named Bob.
Yeah, that's accurate.
Yes.
Moving on down, there's Dan.
Everybody, Dan with the Defenders playing Steely Dan. Probably should have been named Spyglass Dan or something like that instead.
Lore Dan. Book Dan.
But
Book
Dan.
Dan. Last time we had a lot of combat, I got hurt a lot, and everybody else hurt other people a lot. So we'll see if we can maybe not reproduce that exactly.
It's, from here on out, it's going to be smooth sailing. I don't expect any combat for the rest of the campaign. Just,
Yeah, I took
gonna be
one
great.
critical injury already, and I'm about to take another one.
yeah, just, ignore all the armies coming at you and you'll be fine.
It'll be fine.
Yeah.
People who
Man.
stand next to glass houses shouldn't have metal feet. We learned that
Shouldn't
before.
kick them.
Yeah, in the
True.
last session.
Yeah.
Yes.
It was great. Yeah. All right. Over on the other side, up at the top, we got us a Jeff.
Yeah, I am playing Waits, who is a elderly dwarven minstrel of some renown, probably more renown than he would prefer at this point, as people seem to know him too much for the wrong reasons. He is dressed all in black, has no beard, and is just really excited to eventually die, and is carrying the complete Stanengeist crown.
Yeah.
There's no way that could go horribly.
No.
No,
Not
not
at
at
all.
all. I think that's fine. You can totally trust him with it.
Super. Super duper.
Mhm.
All right. Next up, we got Melissa.
So I play Balari the Mistwalker. She is a not young halfling druid. I got to do a little bit of druid stuff last time. She's good at shooting a bow. She used to be good at finding her way and used to be good at cooking things. And yeah, she doesn't like flying or any of those other, like leaving the ground isn't what we do. And
That's
she looks
fair.
like a golden retriever.
She does.
It's magic.
Because magic. Last and not least, but certainly not least, however that phrase is supposed to go. Jen, save me from this fucked up sentence I tried to make.
Saving throw. Did it work?
I got a 45. Is that good or bad?
I don't know.
Okay.
It's about average.
Okay.
Everybody, this is Jennifer, and I am playing Grace Firewalker. She's a Wolfkin hunter. And yeah, I've got a eagle owl named Asana who shows up and caws at people.
That's it exactly. All right. Yeah. On the way to Clan Watcher.
This music is hilarious.
Yeah, someone made the mistake of giving me access to Epic Sounds. And I'm just like, let's just load it up with some everything.
Gives me a little bit of like a Fountains of Wayne vibe.
Yeah. So when we left off last session, you all came across a group of Rust brothers moving away from the Clan Watcher base. There was a little bit of, a argument among the party about what to do. Some were leave them alone, some were stop them, and the stop them eventually won. And they were all murdered, and you found a note. Hey, dragons in the dining room. No, I don't. I'm just always on stream. Just always on stream. It just doesn't stop.
If Chuck is not on Zoom, he's not alive.
That's true. I am actually not a real person. I am just one of the new Zoom AIs they're experimenting with. It's quite exciting. Oh my gosh. Yeah, you all found a note on the Rust brothers that I have absolutely misplaced.
They were spying,
Yeah, they were spying.
short and the long of it.
Being sneaky and gathering intel.
Oh, Rust brother note. There is a handouts folder. Yeah. What are they saying? Additional units are needed in Hagler's house. Orcs of the Eye are mustering, possibly working with Clan Watcher. And the party of Waits. Waits, they sure don't like you. The Riders of Amber's Peak have been intercepting and were carrying an offer of aid to the Watcher clan. And there's rumors of the Red Runners and the Raven Sisters heading south. Anyway, we've got 2 hexes to dig our way through until we get to the Watcher clan.
Yeah,
So why don't we
so
do a
close.
couple rolls?
Oh boy.
I was not ready for that. I'm sorry. Pretty sure.
Shame.
I know.
Dun, 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 dun. 1 success.
Oh, all right. Starting off with a push. And a
Oh,
fail.
No.
Oh no.
We don't get to do...
That's bad. Oh no, I would not have pushed. Sorry, I didn't actually look at my character sheet. I wouldn't have.
Okay, we can take that push back. That's not a problem. We need to do journey.
Doesn't-
You can't break yourself, so like you're fine. You don't have to take any. You don't have to like roll a critical injury or anything. From pushing yourself, you don't suffer critical injuries from pushing yourself. So you could always let it ride.
But
Okay.
wouldn't I take the 2?
What's
And
that?
then I'd be
I
all
mean,
out of
you
wits?
still take the damage.
Yeah, you take the damage, but you don't have to roll like an injury.
Yeah,
Oh,
you don't
no,
go to
no, that's fine.
broken. You're just...
I'm down to half wits. I don't want to.
Okay.
I would like to have dice to roll for future
Okay.
wits rolls.
There's a joke I want to make there, but I'm not going to.
Oh my god. Yeah, as you're all
spicy
moving
day.
along, spicy. Yeah, persistent animal. We're gonna say a crow shows up, and as you're all moving along, making your way, it just kind of starts circling you in particular, Bellari. And it just isn't going. Every time you try to move around, maybe lose it, it starts squawking. It is just absolutely annoying. Now let's see. Cannot. Oh. Do. It's not letting me roll dice. Okay, who needs to roll dice? Okay,
No one does. We just all succeed and they all fail.
yeah.
Go us.
Well, Dan rolls a bunch of ones, and then the rest of us all succeed.
Yeah, it's fine.
Right.
Luckily,
that's just normal.
there was no encounter here. But yeah, this crow's just hard on you. It's not leaving, up in the air, sticking to the treetops, just stalking you, Bellari.
Just for fun, I'll do Hawk's Eye.
Mm-hmm.
Just to see what it might be looking at.
Okay. And that lets you jump into the mind of any bird and see through its eyes?
You can meld your mind with that of a hawk and gain its inhuman sight.
Okay. All right. So are you going for, I know it says hawk, but we've been loose with it before and just kind of any bird works. Are you going for the bird or are you specifically picking out a hawk?
I guess if there's a hawk that I will stalk the bird that's stalking me.
Sure. Yeah, that's fine.
That's what I'll do.
You hop into the mind of a hawk. You start having the hawk kind of follow this crow around. Crow doesn't seem to be any wiser to it. It's so, you gotta give me a mishap.
Oh. It's a D66, right?
Yes. Do I have a table for that?
Oh,
Now you will become bird person.
I do have a table.
Bird dog person.
She's man, bear, pig.
Man, bear, pig.
Yeah.
43. The spell also affects a friend or other unintended victim.
Okay. No, this is alongside the intended target.
Can I say, you can say if this won't work, but can we say that I accidentally am in Asana instead of the hawk?
That sounds
Or-
awfully friendly.
Okay, that's fine.
So I'm gonna have this happen. You try
Alright.
to leap into the mind of the hawk. Your spell doesn't seem to work, and you're not sure why. As Steely Dan, all of a sudden you start reeling, like, what the hell? I'm up in the air. Why am I flying? You accidentally transferred Steely Dan's mind into this hawk's body.
About to see a bird do non-bird things.
Just flap with one wing.
Well,
and
luckily
spin
you
it.
can see through it, so I'm not gonna make you give me a roll to see if you can learn how to fly between now and the ground.
Perfect.
But
I
yeah,
wouldn't make it.
So I'm just gonna look around because like I know it worked, but it didn't work for me. And so like, do you appear like dizzy and afraid of heights, Dan, or does it look like you're just like having loads of fun?
I don't know how it works. Assuming that I'm like somewhat, ambulatory, I assume that I'm like flailing around or something. Probably just rolling around on the ground.
yeah, there's Steely Dan. Oh, I'm falling. It's after a moment you realize that you're in the hawk's mind.
I'm just gonna go over. Clearly, I can tell who it affected. And just gonna go over and just sort of like try to like talk him through it and just say like, I'm sorry, my friend, but if you relax, the hawk will fly you. You're not at risk of falling. You can just see what the hawk sees.
I don't know if I can respond or not. So
Yeah, why not?
if you say so.
What do you see up there? It's a.
Everything.
I know. It's so cool. Are there people? Is there anyone following us? Can you tell what the crow's looking at?
I don't know. What can I see?
So yeah, you can see the crow kind of circling, watching, like very much circling directly over Bellari, but up in the air. You can see off in the distance, you can see the base of Clan Watcher set into the mountainside. You can see many plumes of smoke, like small campfires set all around it. You don't really see, maybe you see a few forest animals here and there. Nothing crazy. But as you're kind of looking around and watching, Steely Dan, in your hawk eyes, the crow has actually started gaining height and is making its way towards the hawk.
Oh. Good luck, Hawk.
This crow is a butthole.
The crow actually glides up and is flying parallel to the hawk, pretty close. And it kind of looks over, and it's like, she really messed that one up, didn't she?
It's talking
What is it saying?
that you screwed up.
Belari is flabbergasted that the crow is talking about her. I mean, I did.
Why don't you invite it to come down and have a conversation with us?
What are you doing, bird?
Are you talking to me?
I mean, I assume I'm yelling from the
Oh
ground.
yeah, you're
up at
yelling
the crow.
from the
Yeah.
ground, but
Yeah.
the crow is responding to the hawk.
Yeah. Yeah!
I was actually hoping to have a small conversation with all of you.
I'm just gonna yell, the bird wants to talk. Just gonna yell everything.
I would like to talk with the bird.
Here, we can have a conversation.
You all can yell at it too.
So Belari will yell, you can just come down and we can talk.
Oh, okay. I'll be there. As the crow like goes into a full-on dive bomb right at Belari.
I'm gonna yell, how do I make this stop?
Go
You're still
ahead.
flying up in there. The crow is dive bombing.
Yeah, the
I
crow
know,
is
but-
dive bombing, not
No.
yeah.
How do I stop being bird?
Let's
It just lasts 15 minutes.
Oh God.
Oh God.
Jesus.
I hope you like eating mice there, Dan.
That's great.
I didn't want this.
Yeah, it goes into a montage of Steely Dan watching the hawk, picking out like a field mouse or something like that, and just ripping
doing
it to
hawk
bits.
things.
Just doing hawk things. But the crow dive bombs at Belari and kind of pulls up, circles around, and then lands probably like on your cart. It's a pleasure to see you all again. I trust you're doing well.
Again,
Again.
forgive me for being rude, but I don't remember or recognize you.
Oh, yes, that's sorry. The crow hops down and immediately just like shapeshift transforms, and standing before you is Marigal.
Oh, God. Oh. Bird eating mice. Oh.
Yeah, I imagine Dan's just like in a VR world occasionally.
Anyway, it was good luck that I found you, especially before you made it to the Watcher clan, as the information I have to share might dictate your decisions that you make when you visit with your friends and kinfolk at Clan Watcher. So,
Are they gonna beat our crap in?
no, they're absolutely friendly to you. You'll be greeted warmly. So, do you just want me to start talking, or do you have any questions? Usually,
Yeah,
it's
like,
a little more
what are we supposed to be
dramatic.
afraid of if we're not? Well,
I mean,
we're masters of the dramatic.
you sought us out, ain't the other way around.
That's fair. Actually, I
Nothing
don't.
surprises us anymore.
You know, I do have the ability to stop that, but it's rather amusing, so I'm just gonna let it go. Anyway, yes, no, there's nothing I need at Clan Watcher. It's actually Hagler's house. I have a job for all of you, and if I'm correct in what I've observed of your actions here recently, you intend to try and sneak into Vond. Am I correct? I mean, you don't have to answer, I suppose, if you want to keep
Poker
your little
faces all
secrets. Fine.
What are the options?
So I'll just put it out plainly. Sneak into Hagler's house. Well, not Hagler's house proper. Sneak into, well, there's some catacombs in the cliff face around Hagler's house. I need you to sneak in there, and I need you to kill some demons. You do this for me, and I will tell you about the secret entrance that will get you past the, the gates and walls of Vaughn, so you can get directly inside.
I mean, we can't just walk up to Vaughn and be like, hey, we want some beer, let us in.
Absolutely not. Well, first off, if you're going to travel to Vaughn, you're still going to have to contend with Alderstone, which is the ancient dwarven city whose ruins surround Vaughn. And then Vaughn itself is the military stronghold of the Rust Brothers. And on the mountain peak within is the castle of your target. I presume your target. You're going there probably to kill our dear and beloved ruler, Zatera. And I know the secret entrance.
Why would we do that?
I don't. Listen, you keep your secrets, I'll keep mine. But if you kill these demons for me, I'll tell you where the secret entrance is that you can get from Alderstone inside of Vaughn. And then I'll tell you how to get up to Zatira's castle. Valuable information, especially if you don't want to fight through an additional army of Rust Brothers.
Yeah, and I hate to say it, but none of us are human.
Yeah, no, they won't kill you outright. Yeah, they won't kill you outright. They'll either treat you as regular blood sacrifices, or they might feed you to Chrysali, or Chrysilla, or they may take you up to Zatira's place, Mogarium.
I'm going to show you they would not sacrifice me.
Well, they would certainly try.
They would have to murder me.
Well, that's still part of the sacrifice. Hey, listen, if they can't give you an outright sacrifice, yeah, they'll just kill you. And any bits that prove worthwhile, they'll probably take up to the Mogarium, where they'll chop you to pieces, and then any pieces worthwhile, they'll splice onto the most loyal of the Rust Brothers.
If there's any left.
Yeah, that's fair. But we're putting the cart before the horse. I mean, a group of not humans, making it through Alderstone will be nearly impossible, but inside of Vaughn itself, I mean, you'll be captured to kill on sight. At least I can cut some of that danger out by telling you where the secret passage is.
Well, I'm for it, as far as knowing the secret passage. But tell us a bit more about the demon part.
Oh, yes.
One second. Before we get too far, just make sure I understand the arrangement here. You want us to go risk life and limb to attack, and kill some demons, right? Just for the promise of you giving us information that we have in absolutely no way, shape, or form a capability to confirm that information?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah, it seems like you're getting just like an absolute much better end of the bargain, because you're getting something fairly tangible that's happening, and we're just getting, a hope and a prayer that you're telling the truth and that we don't wander up to this secret entrance and all those horrible things that you just laid out as possibilities for our demise don't just come waltzing our way anyway. So why don't you sweeten the deal a little bit and maybe give us something a little bit more tangible as a way to give us a sense of trust that you're actually going to provide what you say you're going to provide?
I mean, fine, I can do that. What would this tangible item be? I'll tell you what, you have your choices. I can tell you where the secret entrance is now, with the promise that after the job's done and you make it to Vond, I will provide you with the tools needed to win your battle with Zatera. Or I can give you those tools now with the promise that once the job is done, I'll tell you where the secret passage is. You'll have something tangible in hand, or you'll have actual knowledge.
These tools have any, can they aid at all in us ridding the world of those demons at Hagler's house?
Yes, absolutely.
Seems like the tools would be very...
Well said, Dan.
Would you like to know about the tools?
Sure. Sure. Give us your demonic crap kickers and let us know how they work.
Okay. I will return momentarily. And with a puff of smoke, like a stage magician or Batman disappearing, he's gone. And a handful of moments later, the puff returns. And in his hand, he has an arrow, a spear, and a broadsword. So.
What are you kidding me? We could have used that. We could have used some of that of our own. We got swords, we got arrows and stuff.
Mm-hmm. Yes, but these are way cooler than yours.
I would tend to disagree.
Yeah, ours is pretty cool.
Okay.
What way are they cooler? Could you expand on this?
Very well. This is an arrow of the Firework. It very specifically marks those who participated in the devastation of Asleen. It summons the fireworm Erinya to, consume whoever the arrow strikes. So, arrow that summons a fire dragon to destroy whatever's struck with it. That's pretty good.
So you're saying if I were to give this to Bellari or Grace and they were to load this up into one of their bows and shot it at you and hit you, it would just consume you outright.
Well,
right here and now.
Yes, but not in the way you're thinking. As in a void would open in the sky and the fireworm Erinya would crawl forth very specifically to slay the person who was struck by the arrow.
So you. Yeah.
If you shot me with it, yeah.
And what happens with that great fireworm once the target has been consumed?
It returns to its void.
Gotcha.
Then I have the Spear of a Veldi. This is not so much useful for combat directly, but when wielded, it sows discord in your foes, drawing them to battle each other.
Oh, that sounds neat.
So, why fight a group of powerful enemies when you can make them fight themselves? And then finally, I have the Broadsword of Asina. This one's rather straightforward. It's a foe against all demons. And it's said to be strong enough that it could cleave any demon in two. Just my studies and theories of it, if you were to use this against Zatera, it would immediately separate the three beings that make up Satira, the demon spider, Zeogfer, and the daughter Thorina. So, do you want knowledge now or items now?
Well, items will be helpful, I think.
They will. I would definitely hold off on using the arrow until it's absolutely time.
Yeah, until we have the exact target that we want right in our sights.
You're being very combative today, Waits.
I think I know the exact target we should be going for, and I'll look back at Finnegan.
Hey, listen, I have been nothing but kind to you.
You have been a great help to establishing my moral compass. I'll give you that.
Small victories, friend.
Waits is out of the difficult position of keeping us all in line. Is that a lot to deal with?
I won't argue with that. Anyway, it is vitally important to me that the demons in Hagler's house are slain. I cannot act directly against them.
Why is that?
No, we all have our chains.
Wait, you're chained?
In a way.
You know, I could do something about that.
I don't think you could.
Yeah, you just replace some chains with others.
You know, this chain is a very, very powerful magical contract that may or may not have bound very important parts of myself away and leaving me stuck in servitude.
So fighting these demons help with that, or is this some other benefit
It's
to
just a personal goal of mine. Would you
The
like?
goal's to kill them, or the goal? This is like a stepping stone to achieve said goal.
The goal is to kill them. Specifically, the demons that I need you to slay are called bloodlings.
Bloodlings.
Have you heard of them?
Have I heard of them?
make
I
a lore
asked
check
Chuck.
if we want.
Yeah, can we do lore?
Yeah, give me a lore test.
You got it.
I was actually going to give one of those for all the books and stuff too, given the chance. But let's see here. There we go.
Wait, were you throwing one out or are you just letting those ride?
Yeah, I'll throw it out.
All right.
No help.
Yeah, so Steely Dan, you've definitely got enough successes to pull this. Because you kind of pulled some of this information before, just very recently with that glass house. The bloodlings are the actual demons that make up the blood mist. I need these 6 bloodlings slain. Because the old priests of Hagler's house, they were working on reestablishing the blood mist, and these bloodlings were crucial to them.
That would make things rather inconvenient.
Yes, and I would like the blood mist not to come back. I worked hard enough to get rid of it in the first place. I don't want to go through that again.
Tell me why you got rid of it in the first place.
It was so boring.
Yeah.
No one being able to do anything. No one was having any fun.
What's your idea of fun?
People existing, having fun, getting into trouble, falling in love, getting their hearts broken, fighting, making peace. Life.
All right.
Man, all that sounds boring as hell. But, you know, hey, to each their own.
Yeah.
Surprisingly normal sounding.
Yes. You know, it's very hard to get my kicks if everyone's locked down at home.
I just wait till sickness comes around.
Yeah. I've heard distant whisperings from the south that there's some kind of Omicron Persei 8 coming. I'll have to deal with that next.
That'll be great.
Anyway, do we have a deal?
I think we can do this. I don't know about the rest of you, but
I'm up for setting the demon on fire. That sounds like, that sounds great.
I will tell you, they are in a very weakened state, so it should not be difficult.
Oh man, this should be great. Amazing.
I'll turn to like Grace, Valari, and Waits, and say, "Well, you figure this."
Well, we need to get in the Vaughn. Marigal can help us get in there. And this isn't the price to do so, is killing a couple demons. Suppose whatever consequences come from that we'll have to deal with down the line, but
we did propose a reason to go there in the first place anyways, so maybe we can kill two birds with one stone.
oh, we're doing exactly what she says. We're going to kill Zadira.
Maybe three birds with one stone.
No. We're going to kill Zatira. She's
I meant,
100% right.
I meant dealing with things at Haggler's house. Two birds
You
with one
may
stone.
not want to use the weapons, though. Especially that one where it says you're strafe among your enemies and whatnot. It seems an easy magic to make ourselves enemies of each other, and that could go badly.
It's not a one-time use.
It
One of
is.
them
It is?
Yes.
break
Ah,
glass in case of
Yeah.
emergency situations.
the sword can be used over and over again,
Oh,
right?
absolutely.
Okay.
I
At least we
imagine
can
the
use
arrow
that.
would be eaten after it hits somebody.
Yes, the
Sword
arrow is
fair
also one-time use.
Mm.
Okay.
What if you miss with the arrow?
Then you
does
unleash
it
a
just
fire
appear and eat
dragon
a
on the
rock?
world.
Oh, okay. Well, good thing I'm not really a ranged combatant.
Yes, I would. Valari or Grace, you two should definitely handle.
Currently, Valari's pride that she always hits the target, so she was sort of offended by Wade's question until she heard what could go wrong, and then she was like, oh, good question.
Don't script.
Important to know.
I mean, fortunately, the world's quite large, so it might take it a minute.
Well, I mean, I think I don't trust Marigold as much as I trust anyone else, but taking a few demons out, maybe finding some info to get into Vaughn, worth a shot.
Man,
I
fortunately,
think,
we need some help, I think.
I think it's ironic that she would give us weapons if they're in a weakened state.
Well, it's not for them. It's for
Yes. The weapons aren't for the bloodlings. No, those you will be no trouble. I just cannot do anything directly.
And how are we to acquire these items from you?
I can just hand them to you. I've got them right here.
So you just
we-
walk around with said items?
Did you miss the part where I teleported?
Yes, you poofed and poofed.
And then when I
poofed
poofed
and
back, I
poofed.
had the weapons on me. I came back with them like friends.
And you just had these laying around somewhere.
Yes. I've been collecting useful items for some time.
And you were just waiting for us to come by?
I was waiting for the right people to come by.
Traveling troublemakers, basically.
Yes, traveling troublemakers.
Someone who has
that
people who put their noses into other people's business, sometimes violently so. I guess that does kind of fall within our. Yeah.
Spectrum.
Yeah.
I got a couple other questions actually. Now that you mention it, you said you can poof, teleport somewhere else, and teleport back. Is that what I just heard?
Yeah.
Why can't you just teleport us into Vaughn? Why we got to go through the song and dance as some special little entrance?
Because it's far more entertaining this way.
So you could also poof us to this secret passage and we could see with our own eyes.
I mean, I suppose I could.
I suppose you could instead
But
of this
working my
whole
faith here. I mean, if you really
melodramatic
wanted to, I
thing.
could poof you directly into Zatira's personal chamber.
That seems awful convenient, doesn't it?
It
Well,
is.
what's more of a what's a bigger goal for you? Is Tyr going down? These demons going down?
I think it's being entertained, unfortunately.
I do like to be entertained.
What's more entertaining than just surprising poofing a bunch of rascals like ourselves, like right in the Vaughn, and we can do all sorts of craziness. I mean, that seems fairly entertaining, I think.
Give me a test, Jeff.
Manipulation?
Yes.
I just put an extra point in it this morning.
Yay.
Do I have any? Let me see if I have any talent. No, I don't think I have any talents to boost it. I don't have any. Okay, so it's just straight 8 dice. That's 2 successes. I assume more successes would be better.
Oh, yeah.
All right, I'll push. And because I am a dwarf,
Uh-huh.
I can keep pushing. So I'm gonna push again. So how many total do I have?
Right now you've got
Just 2, right?
2 successes.
Yeah, and you've got
1 point of
5 dice
damage.
left to roll.
Right. So I'm not sure if it's gonna let me.
I don't think it will. So you need to roll everything but 3 of your pool again, right?
Yeah. So it looks like I got 1 in each of. I mean, I'll just drop the successes. I'll drop my skill points down. So I'll drop manipulation down to 2, empathy down to 3. I
You
think.
should have 3 empathy dice and 2 manipulation.
Yeah, that's what I'm
dice.
doing. I'm just kind of manipulating the roll here. Oh my goodness.
Oh, no.
No,
3
I guess
damage.
that's it. That's all I got.
Okay.
It's a 2. It'll have to be. That's a lot of willpower I just got there.
I'll tell you what. I can do this for you. I can take you there right now. But I'm going to take a price.
What's that price?
I get to choose the price after the job is done.
No, I don't think so.
This is a terrible idea.
That's no. We put invoices out in front before we commit to whatever exchange we're gonna have. That's just absolutely ridiculous. If you've done any business whatsoever in the land, you know that's just standard operating procedure.
Osborne.
Nah. I mean, I barely like even talking to that demon. I'm not making deals with you.
That's my price. After
Oh, you
the
want
job is
Osborne.
done, Osborne goes with me.
Oh, I get you. All right.
And does what?
That's my business.
That sounds dirty somehow.
Why is it all these goddamn monsters want to make me their child?
I will never allow anything bad to happen to Osborne.
Well,
And merely you mentioning it has me inclined to do other things.
that was my price. I could take you right now to the personal chamber of Zatira. I mean, this time of day, he's probably doing experiments at the Proto-Nexus. So, nice and easy. While he's not expecting it, you slice him down with the sword and be done with all of this.
Counter off.
Yeah.
Take me instead. What do you want with him? He's useless. He's not. I'm famous,
He's the hooch
talented.
goblin.
Oh, that hooch goblin.
Son of a bitch.
Like
You would try
3
to capture
people
the
in
Hooch
some
Goblin.
random vale. It ain't no way. No, he ain't the hooch goblin. Look at him. He's no hooch goblin. Come on now.
I don't even have antlers.
Look.
Give me a manipulation test again.
Oh God, I'm running out though. I got one. Sure. 3 successes.
Wow.
Deal. I'll take
Okay.
weights when the job is done. It's at this point that Finnegan will definitely chime in. You don't do this. This isn't worth
No,
it,
buddy.
weights.
It's all good, buddy. It's all right. You can come with me. Don't worry about it.
Got a bad feeling about this.
Can I just say that I, for one, am not ready to go right this second?
We can take a nap. I'm fine. Let's just take a little nap. Get our wits about us and our empathy.
So strength back.
And then we go wham bam, get it going.
Somehow I don't think empathy is going to be much good for us.
It's very useful for
I'll
weights.
tell you what. I'll give you a day to settle your affairs. I'll meet you here tonight. Or in a day, 24 hours. And then I will pop you in right next to Zatera. And the 6 of you, Finnegan can come if he wants to. Do your work. And then, well, except for weights, you won't be free to do what you want. But the rest of us all will.
Sounds good to
I-
me.
I thought you weren't free, though. I'm very confused now.
I'm not now.
Will you be free if we do what you want us to do?
Yes.
Means Zatera's kind of the beehole in charge.
Hmm.
And why would you turn your freedom into keeping someone else from being free?
I have my reasons. Waits does have a lovely voice.
I'm choosing. There's no it's freedom of choice right here.
So many people are interested in your voice.
Well, I am pretty special.
I mean, he's pretty good.
Thanks,
Never heard his like.
Yeah, appreciate that. Never will again. That's for sure.
All right. I'll be back tomorrow at this exact time and this exact spot. Be ready to go. Things are going to get crazy. And with that, he teleports away.
Is Marigold a he? I always thought Marigold was a she.
Marigold is super androgynous.
Androgynous? Okay.
Yeah.
So we're just going to skip Hagler's house entirely now?
Seems convenient.
Yeah. So when we go there, we're just throwing the crown right into the proto nexus, right?
Well, I got a plan. Finnegan,
Yeah.
buddy, I need you to trust me on this. I got a plan, but I got to keep this one pretty close to the vest, right? Okay. If you could do me a favor, could you just go and do a scout of the area, make sure that Marigold, isn't anywhere nearby. You saw what he was doing, kind of. There's only, I feel like, demon on demon hunting is probably better than one of us trying to track her down.
Well, since you did, appeal to how fantastic I am, and it's coming from you, Waits, sure. I'll do a run around. I'll be back shortly.
And keeping a very, very close eye on him to make sure he's out of earsight.
Yeah.
Okay. Maybe we should stop freaking saying what we're going to do with the crown and shit around Finnegan. We cannot trust that guy.
He already knows what we're going to do with it.
Yeah, but he doesn't know what we're going to do right now with this plan that we're concocting right here.
Sure.
If we get teleported right into the room with Proto Nexus and Zetra, whatever the hell Zetra's name is, we got sharpshooters over here with a freaking arrow that can open up some big old fire demon on that thing, and I can go and take a cannonball right into that Proto Nexus. I don't got to worry about being enslaved to some sort of demon for the rest of my life. I'm way older than all of you. I lived a long life. I had 3 different musical turns of the century and stuff. I'm good to go. I feel like this can work.
Can I give you a small counter offer?
Sure.
Just to muck things up a little bit? Basically
Yeah.
the same exact thing, but Finnegan knows you have the crown.
Yeah.
Would you trust me with the crown?
No, man, you got a lot to live for still, you know? I'm not sure if
But if someone else has the crown, it'll be harder for them to stop you.
I've got something else I can add to it.
Okay, it's here.
For one, like I said before, never give me the crown.
Oh, that's fair.
2,
Appreciate your honesty.
I can make that demon do whatever the fuck I want.
I mean, you
Now.
think you can.
I know I can.
No, you think
That's-
you can't.
The only way that it wouldn't happen is if somehow there's a mishap.
Well, see, confidence and bravado ain't the same thing as fact, right? Like, I appreciate the confidence and I have every faith that you're going to try, but some of the demons and folk that we're now dealing with, Zietra, Marigal, I don't know what kind of fancy extra mumbo jumbo magic that they got on them. And I don't know if we should risk the fate of the whole dang land on them not having some kind of defensive tactics. I mean, she poofing all over the place and finding us in the middle of nowhere. So we should not underestimate their powers.
The thing is, I bet it's known that you have the crown right now. Makes sense that you have it. Start chance for a little subterfuge.
Is there ever a situation in which you would want me to try?
Oh, no, you can try all you want. I'm just saying I don't know if we want to have the whole plan hinge on it, is what I'm saying. Like,
Right.
you know.
Right. That's why I'm saying I need to know ahead of time when it's time to try.
I think we poof. We get either Bellari or Grace, whichever one of them thinks they can get a surefire shot ready to go. Get them with the arrow. I got the cannonball into Proto Nexus, and you immediately turn on Marigal and do whatever you got to do with Marigal. Dan, maybe you take care of Finnegan or something like that. Osborne, whatever, because he's going to try to do something.
Well, that's why I'm saying you give me the crown.
I could, man, but I can tell you one thing. This has been one heavy freaking thing to carry. Yeah, there's a lot of really bad shit that's going through my head as I'm carrying this thing. A lot of weird little things, little voices coming in saying I should do this and that and everything. It ain't, I mean, I guess the phrase heavy is the head that wears the crown. Even if you ain't wearing it, the damn thing's pretty heavy. So, I don't know, man. I feel like throwing it, running it, all that kind of stuff. No offense, but you got a freaking metal foot.
Never slowed me down yet.
Yeah.
Except when you got a shard of glass in your Achilles.
Hey, I was fine the quarter a day.
In terms of shooting the arrow, it is my pride. So, mechanically speaking, even if I fail, I can
Hey,
get another
you
shot.
got to remember, technically my talents are in moving. My unused talents.
We might want to prepare like a little matching package so that if we do have to do a swap at the last minute, we're ready to go. We've got a fake at the ready. Do a
Because
wrapped in blanket swap.
I can escape bindings, move through tight places.
Sure you want to.
You know, we might come in. You gotta remember, Marigal works for them still. We may come into them prepared for us.
I appreciate it, Dan, but I think this is my burden to bear. I've been the one riding this train, throwing this thing in, getting rid of it since the get-go. Now that we're at the 5-yard line, I don't know if I want to go pitching it out to somebody else. I don't know. Let me think on it.
Grace is gonna call down Asana and just have like a one-on-one moment with Asana.
Sure.
Since
made
we're
my case,
prepping
so
for
I don't
what
need to
could
push
be
it.
the end of things.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
Pull your owl down. Have a nice tender moment.
Well, here's how I see it. I started out with nothing. I still got most of it left. So, whatever we're gonna do, I'm all in.
So Waits is gonna go ahead and take this hot jar from Zertram out of his bag. Gonna hand it over to Osborne. Say, Baker, you can find some sort of use for this when the shit hits the fan.
Oh, absolutely.
So that's that. That's that
that shit in that
explosion,
fan.
basically, that fire. So I've been sitting on that for a while.
I might still have one of those somewhere too. Oh,
Why
also,
don't you just give me all the kaboom jars? I got a great idea.
also,
Captain.
just because I remembered it, I do have those funny boots walking around too.
Oh yeah, what do those do?
Let's
I can
walk
walk
on
on any
surfaces.
surface.
Oh wow. You see, like I get it mechanically, but like story-wise, I feel like it's really hard for the guy who wants to die and has had that personality change and has been like banging his fists to be like, no, this is what needs to happen. To suddenly have him say no, it just doesn't feel like it fits with where he's been leaning this whole time. Like it's like a 90-degree turn, I think.
I mean, I'm sure there'll be plenty of opportunity to die in this fight.
I don't know, man. Sorry,
Dan,
I'm like
don't you-
I'm a story guy, and I just
Yeah.
feel like he's 89 years old. He's been looking death in the face for a really long time, and like he's the one who's been arguing the whole time we should just destroy it at all costs and everything.
Dan, don't you have some
know.
shape-shifting ability?
I do. I got a lot of things I can do.
Maybe that's our middle ground. We have 2 weights go in.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, we
Oh,
can
And
do
they
that.
won't know which one to target.
I
And you
like
know
that.
what? I think I can go busting in myself because they're gonna expect that I'm crafty, I'm shifty, and whatnot. So I'll start running towards the Proto Nexus or whatever, and then maybe at the last minute, I just take a nice little turn to the left, and then set off a few fire bombs. I mean, to speak realistically here, I don't think any of us are gonna live through this.
Yeah, I agree with that. I think you all have a chance if that arrow hits true. Proto Nexus plan goes. I mean, you heard that thing's gonna tear them apart, right? Proto Nexus is gonna start crumbling and whatever it might be. I think you all have a fighting chance at that point.
What was that one, the sword called? The Broadsword that she offered us?
Look for Asina. Asina.
I think I'm good with what was bestowed upon me.
And whoever wants the arrow, just do a search for Veldi, IVE. I'm sorry, that's the spear. IVELDE.
Jen doesn't want that responsibility for the arrow.
And whoever wants the arrow, just search for Arrow of the Fireworm.
Well, Melissa cheats, so I feel like it's an automatic hit, right? Like,
I have a pride that I can turn in if I need to. I'm sorry, Arrow of...
The
Fireworm.
Fireworm. And that's WY.
Got it.
So when we thinking we're going?
Marigal returns tomorrow.
All right.
Does anybody else want the sword or?
No.
Okay.
So one thing I'm definitely going to do before we teleport in there is I'm going to cast Firewalker on myself. So just in case I need to get in the way of any fire or anything like that, I can maybe cover Osborne if an accident happens.
What are you going to do with your 2 tag-alongs?
Oh no.
Oh, if we
Thank you
still
for
got
reminding
time.
us that we have other
You've
people
got
with
the
us.
girl and the dwarven woman.
We've got a whole 24 hours. Maybe we can just get down by Clan Watcher and send them on their way.
I mean, we're pretty close to Clan Watcher.
Yeah, I mean, you're just a hex away.
Oh, let's see. We got a cart. I can strap Bob to the cart and then rush him down there as quickly as possible.
I mean, it takes just a quarter a day to cover 2 hexes.
I can write out some sort of note to my contacts there,
Burnell.
explaining who they are. Yeah.
I've also got Path of the Plains, so I can spend willpower to move extra hexes in a quarter day.
Okay. As long as you got a plan, we don't need to roll through that. What kind of note would you give them to deliver?
Yeah, I'll say opportunity. I'll say something like, brothers, sisters, or if I'm just addressing all of them, like opportunity arose that we could not turn down. Chance to do a great deal of right. Unfortunately, we were not able to see you before doing so. These 2 people that carry this letter are our friends and our allies. I send them to you, knowing that you will extend to them the renowned hospitality of our family, our clan, the Watcher clan. Be well. I don't suspect we'll see each other again. And then I'll sign Waits. That's it.
Okay. All right. So, yeah, you get the letter. Osborne, you can use your ability to easily rush them over there and get back using your extra speed. You can move an extra hex square in a quarter day. So, yeah, it takes you, let's see.
And that's for every willpower point I spend, of which I have 7.
Oh, wow. Yeah, well, you only need to move 1 hex, which takes like an 1/8 of a day. So you can get there and back just with 1 point in that 1/8 of a day.
Alrighty. And so I will do that.
Okay. Anything else? Or are you all ready for Marigold to return?
If we're done planning,
Yeah.
I will pull aside Finnegan
Yeah.
at some point, either in the morning or whatever, before Marigold gets back.
Yeah.
And I'll say, I know you are my biggest fan, and I appreciate that. And I know I'm not the best at, at acknowledging that. Truth be told, I've always had a bit of imposter syndrome about me. It's been something I've contended with for quite some time. And I know that you have your doubts about what I agreed to, but don't worry. One of the reasons I was willing to agree to it is because I knew I had you in my back pocket. This teleport happens. She brings us in there, and we're in that room with Zertra, whatever the hell that person's name is, some of the damn Z name. The Proto Nexus. I need you to distract Marigold. Can you do that for me? If you distract her, me and the other fellas, Grace, Valari, got ourselves a plan to take her out once and for all. And if we do that, we don't got to worry about her doing nothing to me. And I can keep on singing all them sweet songs you like so much.
I am absolutely so touched. You're the best, Waits. I'll tell you what, I got your back. I may look like this little thing, but I pack some punch.
Oh, I believe it.
You want to stand back for a few minutes? I can show you what I'm talking about.
I feel like you're about to give me the shits, but you go right ahead. Yeah.
You step back, and Finnegan turns in to this giant winged multi-tail fox demon, standing like 10 feet tall, 6 arms, claws everywhere, 2 heads.
Dang.
I fit again?
Yeah.
What?
Is this a final form that you were
Yeah.
speaking of?
Why do you need 2 heads?
Better for duets.
Yeah, that checks out somehow.
Yeah, okay. I see that. Yeah, okay.
And he turns back into his little fox. Yeah, when we get there, I'm gonna go big. I'm just gonna fucking eat that marigold.
That'd be pretty awesome.
I cannot wait to see this. Cannot wait.
You got to promise me though, you're planning on coming through this, right?
I'm telling you, man, we got a plan. Everything's going to work out great. Everyone's going to get what they want and they deserve. Don't worry about it.
All right. Yeah, I got your back. All right. I'm on board.
Okay. All right. Part of the team. Hey, everyone, Finnegan's on board. It's going to help us out with Marigold. No worries.
Wonderful.
Laurie's gonna like try to make up like a special meal
Sure, go for it.
just for.
This is where we all get food poisoning and just kind of goes to shit. We know what happens.
We all
when Laurie
teleport inside the
cook for
lair
us.
and crap everywhere.
Get everywhere. Vomit coming out both ends.
Let's see. And a success.
Okay. Yeah, you make a very satisfactory final meal for your friends. It's got everyone's favorite kind of dishes. It's a 1 success, so I'm just going to call it
Yeah.
satisfactory.
Yeah.
It's a little dry,
You
but
tried
you
to
know,
make
that's
too many things.
yeah.
Tried to
Yeah,
be
a couple
too
things got
accommodating.
burned, a couple things were undercooked. Yeah.
Looks like meat's back on the menu.
Ah,
Oh, this meat? Okay.
Just for
Yeah.
the special occasion.
Yeah, this is meat. That's right.
All right. Okay.
all right.
See, I'd already used the fire bomb that I was given way back in the day, so I don't have that in my gear. What weapon is that called?
I don't have it as a weapon. I just have it as an item. It looks like. Yeah, it's just a gear item. Hot jar from Zitram.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know if I ever
Sorry.
statted it out, but I'm just
Yeah.
going to treat it like a damn fireball.
Yeah, it says explodes in fire when thrown. That's the.
Yeah.
Man, I actually still have some blood from you, Waits, from a long time ago
Oh shit! Really?
to use for becoming you.
That's. Oh my god.
Okay. It's probably very clumpy by now.
Ugh. Why do I still have Scarnsbane in my inventory?
Yeah.
Get rid of that.
All right.
I don't think it's specifically needed, but I think it like helps or something like that.
It's kind of weird that you've been carrying around my blood for so long, Dan. I mean,
Yeah, I
we're
kind of
friends and
forgot
all.
about it.
It's like a glass full of scabs at this point.
Oh god, that's disgusting.
The day passes. Y'all enjoy your what could be your last day together. Yeah, it's a very heavy day. And then Marigold returns.
I will be Waits before she comes back.
Oh my, we have 2 weights now.
How much willpower do you guys think I should spend on making sure this can't be seen through? I have 10.
Oh god.
Because all right, I'll spend all 10 on it. The best
Yeah.
part is rather than giving me dice, it takes dice away from them.
Oh wow.
So it modifies any roll to see through it by -1.
So if you spend 10, it's going to make it impossible for Marigold to see through it.
Done.
Yeah, because Marigold's roll for that would be 10.
Oh. So good thing I've been
Clutch, man.
bogarting that willpower.
Yeah. Well, it seems you've really done a number on this one. Waits. I can't.
And I
even-
sound and look exactly like him.
Yeah,
I like to
can't
think
even-
that we like talk and like I say a
Stereo.
couple words and then you say a couple words. We just kind of bounce back and forth. We just fill each other's sentences. That we've known each other for so long. Like you and I go back a ways. I feel like we could do this.
Yeah, all the way to the beginning.
Yeah.
I can't even tell which one of you is the real one. I know just by who's missing that one of you is probably Steely Dan.
I'll point at Steely Dan and I'll say he's the real one.
I don't know if I believe you, Osborne.
Well, yeah, I am known to bullshit people from time to time. That's fair.
You are the Hooch Goblin, which sadly I won't be adding to my collection.
I'll tell you one thing, it ain't Huxley.
I can see that Huxley is dour as ever.
You gonna get on with this, or are we just gonna keep making like we're friends?
Oh,
Wow.
yeah. So I want to cast Firewalker on myself.
Mhm. Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm immune to fire and cold for 1 day. I mean, for 1 quarter day.
You know, I wish this thing would just give me a picture of Cetera. All right.
Peter Cetera?
What's that?
Nothing. Just making a stupid joke.
Oh, okay. Let's take a look over here. All of these damn sea creatures. So.
This is why Waits was having problems.
Our goal is to destroy the letter Z and all things named by it.
I think that's the most noble goal of them all.
I'm fairly certain zebras are evil too. I mean,
I agree.
Zebras are just asshole horses. We all know how I feel about asshole horses.
That's interesting.
What's that?
It's
Yeah,
on the map.
Yeah, I would. Let me just make a quick handout. Because yeah, Marigold rounds you all up. Well, I don't know how this is gonna go. It should be entertaining at least.
Hey, you just plop us right into that workshop with Zertrum, the Proto Nexus, or whatever it is, and we'll just
while
get
he's
down right
busy
to it.
experimenting, we'll pop him in the back.
As all of a sudden everything swirls around all of you in smoke, and you're immediately inside of this great marbled chamber with pillars everywhere. You can see in the center of this chamber is this enormous silver bowl in which you can see this mass of rapidly changing colors. It's got this slithering form. Every now and then you can see holes appear in the billowing folds, and you can sometimes catch glimpses of this red alien light and this kind of hellish landscape beyond it. It's the Proto-Nexus. You also see, stalking around the Proto-Nexus, weaving some kind of spell, what surely can be none other than Zatira themselves.
Oh, gross.
Sunny and Cher.
I guess we're gonna do initiative.
Yeah.
This will be something.
It will
Mhm.
be.
We're gonna go to,
I still get 3 cards to start with.
yeah, you're gonna make me do all this work,
Yeah.
and then we're
For
just,
for the opportunity to go first, this is important.
Yeah, we did that number 1 card, yeah.
I'm just gonna add a bunch of tokens to the map so we can throw them in.
Oh, we got like a deck now.
Yeah, I don't know if that works. as Zatira wheels around. Marigal, as they speak in this almost duetting voice, I see it's finally come for your betrayal to surface. All right. I think I just have an initiative. All right, so Steely Dan, you get 3.
Oh boy, that's.
Awful.
God
Oh
dang.
no.
Yeah.
Well, I guess I'll take the 10.
Right.
Could we also trade?
We
Yeah,
can
before we
once
can
they're
go.
all
Yeah.
once they're all
As
dealt.
long as someone gets a really high one, yeah.
All right. Let's see, Huxley. You get a 4.
Nice.
Yeah, Huxley, there's our 4. Osborne. Wow, you get a 2?
There we go.
Wow. I just danned it up.
You just danned it up, man. Dan, so this will be weights.
All
You get a
fine and
20.
dandy.
Oh my god.
Oh, wow.
Good thing we could trade.
Yes.
All
Too bad we
right.
can't trade with them.
Bellari.
Oh, no kidding.
Ooh, Bellari, you
Oh,
get an
no.
I wonder if there's
18.
talents that you do that.
Actually, I think for Bellari coming in late would be good because she's going to be the one taking advantage of the chaos to,
Put the shot in.
yeah.
Take the shot.
Grace. 13. Let's see. I'm going to go ahead. We're just going to put all our cards on the table. Jake, where did you leave Bob?
He's coming with me.
All right,
This
cool.
is going to be our last ride.
All right.
Finnegan too, right? Yeah.
Then again, I got
Finnegan's
Finnegan
awesome.
on there. All right. We're going to do... Where did it go? We're going to do... Why is there a bear?
Is that-
Oh,
Oh yeah. That was Bob.
it's supposed to be Asana.
Asana's a bear, Grace? Jeez.
That's why she goes rawr.
I got an 8. Bob ends up with a 15. Finnegan, 16. Let's see here. God damn. Zatira is going to get 2 actions. He's going to go on a 6. They're going to go on a 6. And Marigal. 14.
Beat the 6.
All right, we're doing some trading.
Yeah, I think I need to trade with either Osborne or Huxley so I can go before Satira. It's up to you guys.
I'll give mine to Dan.
I'll give mine
so
to
that he
weights.
can-
All right.
There we go. Perfect.
So
Awesome.
Waits now has a 2. And Huxley, were you trading with Waits? Is that what I
I think
heard?
it was the other way around. Waits has a 4, and then Dan's got a 2, right?
Yes.
Fake weights
4.
is going first.
So
Do we want
Osborne had the
Me to go
2.
first?
Go whatever we want. Okay.
I figure you should go first, and then I can basically run interference.
Okay. Yeah, that's fine. So you want me to have the 2 and then you to take
Yeah.
the 4? Okay.
So 2 for weights. There. And Steely Dan is going to get the 4.
Because basically, I'm just gonna mimic whatever you do as much as I can.
All right, so now the order is going to be Waits, Steely Dan, Zatara, Asana, Huxley, Grace, Marigold, Bob, Finnegan, Bellari, and Osborne. Is that good?
Yep.
Yeah, it looks good.
Oh my gosh. All right. No
So
going back
come to
now.
this. Yeah, well. Yeah.
Yeah.
As you all teleport in, yeah. Zatira addresses Marigold. I see it's time for your betrayal. And all hell breaks loose. Waits, you're up.
Waits will, businesslike as always, make a beeline for the Proto-Nexus and try to dive inside as fast as possible.
Give me a move.
Okay. Move test. There it is. I'm so glad I put a couple points in that a long time ago. It's not my best skill at all. 1 success with extra help.
It could, yeah.
Got
All
2.
right. I'll just put it like this. Waits, you run. You know the crown's in your pack. You don't even pull it out. And you just swan dive right into the Proto-Nexus.
Can I, while I'm swan diving, just do like a last, as like I'm running, can I just be singing like my favorite song as I'm going?
Yeah.
You know, just running and running and running. And then like, and so what I want to do, if it's okay with you, if it's too much, like that's fine. But like I wanted to try to just buff them as I
Sure. You're going out in a
dive
blaze of
into it.
glory, man. Fucking do it.
Yeah, so I will go ahead and with my kind of last thing that I can do, I will tap into my, what is it? Yeah, I'll tap into my Path of the War Cry as I sing like, I don't know, like end of the road, like Boys to Men, end of the road stuff as I'm kind of going out. Although we've come, as I'm running. And everyone gets a +9 on any attack actions you do.
Holy
so I figured
shit.
that
Good
would help
God.
Bellari with her shot.
Oh my god.
Hell yes.
Waits.
As I go diving head in.
Okay.
Sorry, Finnegan.
Steely Dan.
Well, I guess let's go attack the big bad guy. I've got probably 1 shot for this to go well.
You do.
And I went ahead and did
Plus
a little extra. I took ambidextrous for this fight,
Okay.
so I can attack with both of my weapons with full force.
Oh, you got Rust Bite and
And
Tool wheel.
roll them out, man.
yeah,
+9 to each.
and I get a D10 artifact die with Rustbite now too.
And Asana's a D8.
It's not supposed to be a
Asina.
D10.
Or whatever it's listed for Asina.
It's a D10 also.
Okay, then it's a D10.
And then 9. Oh, seriously, 3 successes.
That's going to put 4 points of damage. You're dealing 4 damage. You don't have anything biting back on you. Are you going to push that?
And it does ignore armor if he's wearing any. They're wearing any.
No.
Okay.
Oh, wait. No, they do have an armor rating. Okay.
Yeah, there we go.
So they take
If it's
7.
metal armor, it's ignored.
No, they've just got some own magical stuff, so the armor still
Okay,
applies here. But that's still 7 points of damage.
All right, now it's time for the next one.
Yeah.
Push it.
Holy shit. They take 8.
And that was with Asina, so.
Dan, roll a d6.
3.
Okay. You lob in. And so Zatera is made of 3 individuals. Zeogfer, the father, his daughter Thorenia, and then the giant spider demon. And you run up and you just completely sever Thorenia as she falls off, just a torso on the ground. She's writhing in pain.
Woo! Now I just have to hope I don't die.
But it's Zatera's turn. He's still up. And actually, by removing his daughter, you have helped him gain more control over the body.
Oh, dang.
He gets 2 actions. So the first one is Terror. Releases its horrible magic and causes all adventurers within short distance to be affected by the spell Terror with a power level d6 plus 2. So it's going to be 4. So let's look at what Terror does.
It's gonna make me make a check. I'm probably gonna fail.
All right. So everyone, in short, I'm going to say Steely Dan, you're the only one there.
Yeah.
You take 4 points of damage to wits and empathy.
Oh, ouch. Okay. I can take 4 points to wits, but not to empathy.
Okay, so I need to roll on this table.
I have 3 empathy.
Well,
Like total?
Yep. There's no resisting it or anything.
no.
You got to have a talent fearless rank 1 to resist it.
Dang.
Dan, you now are sullen for the next 6 days. You're going to take -1 to all empathy rolls.
Okay. So does that prevent me from participating in combat or?
You are broken, so yeah.
Okay. Well, I did what I could. Good luck, everyone.
And then Zatera's going to go ahead and drop Life Drain on you as well.
Which I don't think I can resist since I'm broken, so.
Or Steal Life. Do you have any willpower?
1.
All right. Yeah, he takes that 1 point of will, so you're also broken with will.
Oh, wait, hold on. I should have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It didn't add the damage I took to my willpower
Okay.
from
You
the other
spend all
thing, so
your
I should
willpower
have
for
8
the weights
willpower.
thing?
Yeah, he did spend it all, but then he pushed some rolls and gained some willpower that
Oh,
way.
yeah.
Well, and I took damage, so I have 8 willpower.
Okay. So he takes 4 of it.
Okay.
So you're broken from empathy and wits, right?
I'm just broken from empathy.
So if you're broken from empathy, you either explode in a violent outburst, kicking and breaking everything around you, or you withdraw from everyone around you. In either case, you're uncommunicative until you recover a point of empathy.
All right. Well, we'll stick with Sullen because that kind of fits. So, all right. Steely Dan's out of the fights. Asana, Jen, what does Grace want Asana to do in this situation? Or did you even bring Asana?
No, I did. I totally brought Asana. I guess we'll have Asana attack this big, bad, grotesque-looking thing.
Sure. You can hit the melee button on Asana's character sheet, or I can. I've got it open.
So the plus, where does that go?
When you click on it, you're going to add... Just do a gear and just put a 9 in that field and hit roll.
Okay.
Okay. Asana does 4 points of damage. Blocks 2. All right. Huxley.
Huxley takes a brief look to see how Marigal is reacting to all of this.
Marigal is utterly mortified that Waits just dove into the Proto-Nexus, and the Proto-Nexus is now violently, like, fluctuating, and you can see it slowly starting to shrink.
And then he looks towards Finnegan, and is Finnegan looking like he's going to attack her?
No. Finnegan's eyes are on the Proto-Nexus as well.
And say, Finnegan, get her!
Waits.
We got to do this for him. It'd be his dying wish.
He's not dead. He's on the other side.
All right. I know what I got to do. I got you.
And so then I will rush towards
Zatira.
And I'll take out the hammer in Waits' honor, and I will try and sweep all of the legs out with this hammer.
Sure.
As I try and put myself in between Steely Dan and this monster.
Sure.
+9.
Yeah.
And I'm going to be like, I'm going to yell out, "You leave this one alone and deal with me." And yeah, we'll see if we can use Scar and Spain with a +9.
Okay.
Let's see here. Modifier, there we go. It would actually be +7 because I have a -2
Yeah.
with only having strength 5.
You're going to push?
Yes.
All right.
I don't think there's any choice but to
baby.
push.
He soaks 2 of it, so he takes 7.
No, it ignores armor.
Oh, shit.
And it destroys his armor. If
He
I do
doesn't
some
actually
damage.
have, like, actual armor.
Oh.
This is, like, his demonic
Okay.
just resistances.
Sure, but it should ignore it at least.
Okay. Dan, what did Asina do? Does it say to have the same wording? Or is
let
it
me
just
double
metal
check.
armor?
Let me double check both of them.
Well, while you're looking that up, Grace.
Rustbite specifically ignores 3 points of metal armor.
Okay.
So let me double check.
Scarn's Bane specifically says ignores all armor, including natural armor.
Okay, so yeah, Scarn's Bane would definitely bypass this then.
Oh, we did we roll the D6 one for what the fuck is this?
Yeah, it came up. Or 3?
Yeah, I had you roll it. I pulled a 3.
Yeah, Chuck did that. Yeah.
I don't know what it says. I'm just going with what feels right. And you lopped off.
Okay, for the wound that corrodes the demon's body. That was the okay. All right.
All right, Grace, what do you got?
I'm just gonna go ahead and shoot at the big beastly looking thing we're all fighting.
All right.
Oh, there was the question I had. Did we give them the virulence disease 6?
No, we didn't. We can come back to that. Why don't
right,
you
that's
go
fine.
ahead and Grace on your character sheet under combat. Click your longbow there. That just gave us the marksman, which didn't throw the damage on there.
Yeah.
And it says it cuts through the demonic substance called Mar.
You can also add +9
armor or
when
not.
you click on the weapon.
Okay. You want to push that?
Right. Yeah, that's right. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna push.
All right. Okay.
Apparently my item broke.
It did. All right, and he only soaked 1, so 2 points of damage. All right, Marigal. This wasn't the plan. And Marigal teleports away.
Smart. Respect. That's smart.
Jake, what is Bob gonna do?
Bob's taking his turn on my turn because he is my mount,
Okay. So,
and I am a mounted fighter,
all right. Then I'll adjust.
a
moves.
hogback fighter, if you will.
All right, so then that means it is Finnegan's turn. Finnegan looks around and takes a dead sprint at the Proto Nexus.
We're Thelma and Louising it together? Aw. I thought it
I
was
kinda figured we
Anchorman
would.
Cannonball. That's my boy right there.
Yeah, wholesome successes. Finnegan dives in. I'm coming for you, buddy.
Oh, God.
Bellari.
All right. Let's see if I can do this.
+9.
So I've got.
I just like saying that.
Yeah.
All right, so modifier is +9. If I already have a D8 artifact die from the crossbow of no-go, and the arrows have a D8,
Just kick that up to a
Artifact die?
D10.
all right. So +9. I just upped my marksmanship before we started to full, so let's see what we get. 4.
Push it.
Only you want to push that? You only got one. You
Sure.
got one fail there.
There we go.
Yeah.
Look
There
at
we
that.
go.
Only got one fail.
Oh,
The arrow strikes Zatira. It looks almost harmlessly. It just sticks. Looks down. Brushes it away. All of a sudden, the castle you're in, because you're all in a castle on the top of a mountain, starts rumbling.
Uh-oh.
I'm sure this will be great for us.
As the ceiling above you explodes, and this giant, think like your traditional like Chinese dragon, made entirely of fire, crashes down directly on top of Zatira, Steely Dan, and Huxley.
Yeah.
I'm gonna try and cover Steely Dan if I can.
Yeah, so okay. Only Zatira is swallowed by this. Huxley and Steely Dan are fully affected by the fire of this. And then also this thing rips a giant hole out of the bottom of the castle. So it just pierces straight through. Huxley, give me a move.
Okay.
Yikes.
You want to push that?
Push it.
Push it real good.
I got one.
High or low?
Hi.
You grab Steely Dan and you toss him out of the way. Steely Dan is singed, lying on the ground, still broken, as Huxley falls through the hole in the ground,
That's fair.
unable to dive out of the way himself.
Can Asana fly in and try to intervene?
Asana's already had a go.
Boo!
So, Zatira is slain. Huxley plummets to his death on the rocks below.
Oh, That sucks.
That's fair.
Bob? Osborne?
Oh boy.
The only
Oh,
thing
look.
that remains is the writhing upper torso of Thrin. It actually looks like she's coming to her senses and starting to try and crawl away.
I'll throw one of those heat jars at her.
Okay. Give me a marksman test.
+9.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll just add that to my gear here.
Captain, I appreciate all of those
Oh,
bits, but I don't think it's right to save Huxley there.
Yeah, and to be clear, it's death, not broken. It's
Yeah.
okay. Yeah.
Whack.
Yeah, you scour her on this. We don't need to roll it as she just writhes on the floor, burning cinders. King Zatira is dead. As you all watch the Proto-Nexus slowly shrink and then just poof, out of existence. And that's the end of the campaign. We will do a quick epilogue. Our survivors. That's fine. Our survivors pack their wounds. The Rust brothers are in disarray. You're able to eventually sneak out down through the castle.
I assume we'd probably go to Clan Watcher first.
You want to go to Clan Watcher, or do you want to go home to Weatherstone?
I figure we gotta tell them what happened to Waits.
Okay.
Make sure the songs and stories are told.
Preferably
Eventually,
by Steely Dan.
the Rust brothers, under the command of what's that guy's name?
I do want to say one thing though.
Yes, go.
On his way down,
Yeah.
Huxley was able to cradle the hammer because he didn't want it to be dropped.
It's beautiful.
Oh,
Absolutely.
We probably have to go get that back too.
We also say as Waits is tumbling through the whatever the Proto-Nexus is doing to rip him apart, he and Finnegan do like we grab hands as whatever tears us apart happens to us. We get like one final.
I got some bad
Goodbye.
news.
Oh no!
Nothing tears you apart.
What? I live. That's
As Waits
dark
and Finnegan come to in a hellish landscape. As Finnegan and Waits begin their new adventure, traveling through the demonic plane together.
I just
Waits
like
goes through
imagine,
his heavy metal phase.
yeah, Constantine or something.
Waits becomes the Doomslayer.
Rust Prince Kartorda, who was the leader of the Rust Temple, pulls together the Rust brothers that go to war with Clan Watcher, the remains of Clan Abercrombie, who Huge Fury worked for. I don't know if that's their name, but that's what I'm calling them. They join in the fight. The orcs. All-out war breaks out. And it's going to be years before things settle down. But at least no more demons can come through. The demons that are there, losing their access to the energies from the Proto-Nexus, slowly start dying off. Leaving the Ravenlands a better place than what you left them. Anyone got anything else they want to throw in? Waits goes down as a hero who gave his life. But little do people know that he didn't actually give his life. Huxley was also remembered not as a foul sorcerer who consumed human flesh, but the friend who defended gave his life for Steely Dan?
No, the frustrating part is I could have died and it would have been okay.
It would have, yeah, because we could have just taken a journey to toss you back up there. But
I know.
yeah.
It would have been okay.
I'm the guy who lit Vaughn on fire with his remaining heat jars.
Yeah.
Yeah, Valeri's gonna feel real bad about that dragon killing Huxley, and she'll go back to living in the forest by herself.
Yeah. There's a lot of things that happen. The GM's book has outcomes for every scenario.
Oh, yeah.
And I don't want to go into the outcome of this scenario because it's not a good one.
Oh, no.
Yeah, probably not.
Oh.
We're gonna just Dark Tower this and say everything worked out fine.
Marigal was free and continued on her trickster ways. Nothing big there. The problem is that Zatira had a demon prince that he kept under contract. And without that contract in place, that demon prince was able to evolve into a stronger form, take command of the Rust Brothers, and eventually a far more aggressive and dangerous Rust Brothers would sweep. But I don't like that ending because it sucks, so we're not going with it. All right, what do y'all think? I was not planning on the campaign ending today. Not at all.
Ironically, I kind of was.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, isn't that weird?
Mm-hmm.
I had our next session labeled Forbidden Lands ? Because I wasn't sure if this would be our last one or not.
Yeah.
I honestly expected a couple more sessions out of
I was
this.
expecting another month or two.
I mean, all that poofing around, you know.
So much. Yeah, add teleportation. It
We
Yeah.
just Nightcrawlered in there and ended it.
Teleporting ruined my next 2 weeks of trekking across the land I had planned for us.
The great thing is Marigal has changed a little bit from the book, because in the book, Marigal's way more of an asshole. And if you give Marigal answers he doesn't like, he just grabs the entire party and teleports them somewhere random.
That was
I'm
the
like-
dungeon
That'd be
I was
fun.
expecting we were gonna poof into.
That's
Like, I'm gonna poof you over to the Proto-Nexus. No, just kidding.
just kidding. You're on the other side of the map.
Yeah.
All right, do y'all enjoy yourselves?
I sure did.
Yeah.
Yeah, I had a lot of fun
Yeah.
with this campaign.
Yeah, it was fun.
Do we want to do XP questions?
Sure, just for funsies,
Do
why
it.
not?
I have demon planes to navigate. I imagine that's not going to be easy. You know, all the XP I can get.
I got Rust Brothers to set on fire.
We can do a part 2 campaign at some point in the future where it's Waits continues on, and Waits picked up a new party of friends who also got stranded in the demon plane.
Oh, I thought we'd just play a bunch of demons.
Oh, that'd be good too. All right.
PvP campaign.
It'd be Waits playing Pokemon with demons.
Oh, it's just Shin Megami.
Them all.
Dun, 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 yeah.
All right. Did you participate in the session? Yeah. Did you travel through at least one hex on the game map you had not visited before? Yeah.
Well, Osborne did.
Well, you all did, because we did that
We did
at the
first
very
move,
beginning.
and it was
Okay.
that mishap which kicked off the meeting with Marigal earlier than I had planned.
Mm.
Did you discover a new adventure site? Yeah, you made it to
Waits
Bond.
did.
Waits discovered 2.
So I can take 2 XP then?
Yeah,
Is
take
that
2
right?
XP there, yeah.
Are there multiple demonic planes? Can I take 1 XP per plane? or-
So far, you're just on one. When you
Okay,
make it to
fair,
the other
fair.
ones,
That's fair. That's totally fair.
did you defeat 1 or more monsters? Yeah. Yeah, you fucking killed Zatera.
Mm-hmm.
Did you build a function in your stronghold?
God, we suck.
Anyone activate the pride? I know Bellari did.
I did. Well, I actually didn't because I didn't
okay.
fail it.
Oh, okay.
I never did the whole
But you
campaign.
pushed the roll, you could have activated it, so
I actually never used my pride once.
Yeah.
Wait, you can activate your pride when you push it?
I think you fail.
You have to fail.
Yeah, you have
have
to
to
fail.
Yeah.
okay.
This thing. I never got to activate my pride.
I don't think any dark secrets came into play. I've been really terrible about dark secrets this campaign.
So I think Waits did actually.
Yeah.
He's eager for the sweet embrace of death, and so he literally tried to kill. And now he didn't know that this is what was going to happen. He thought he was going to get torn apart and die and everything like that. So I think his dark secret came into play.
So now he is actually suffering from his dark secret.
Yes.
He quite is.
Yeah.
It's like, damn it, I should have let Dan go. With fitting in the whole time. Oh man, he keeps wanting to play like the one song that I don't want to play anymore. I'm just like, oh my god, it's like my second album, man. I've had like 16 albums since then. I got so much new stuff.
Right. Who all risked their life for another PC? One of you was very successful in this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like multiple people put their lives on the line for this one.
I killed another PC. I feel like I lose it XP. for
Winston
that.
Huxley, I think.
You should
You
get
put
all the
another PC at
XP
risk.
of the PC that you killed. That's what you should do.
Oh, okay.
Oh my.
All right. Did you risk your life? No, we already did that one. Did anyone perform an extraordinary action?
Not really.
I think all of us did.
Everyone did,
I
yeah.
think everyone did, yeah.
And where's my reputation questions? End of session.
Regardless of the questions, our reputation has increased.
Yeah. Prominent NPC was killed, saved from certain death. Yeah. Feared monster was slain. Yes. Legendary treasure artifact was found or stolen. Yes. Deed permanently altered the overall situation at an adventure site. Yes.
A little bit.
The deed will have significant consequences for one of the major powers in the Forbidden Lands. Yes.
Yes. To
Only
all.
one you don't get is, did you build a function of your stronghold?
God dang, we're just so bad at
Fail.
Yeah.
Ended with 20 reputation.
Got
Nice.
19.
Yeah, I also had 20 reputation, I think.
Yeah,
I think-
21, I think.
That's crazy. Absolutely crazy.
Too bad I'm dead, but
Yeah,
got
I
20
don't know.
reputation.
We even end on time. Shit, I don't even know what this is.
It's like Chuck planned this whole thing.
What? This is fucking nuts.
You just want to have some like in-person game day next Saturday. That's what this is.
Kingdom. If you talk about Kingdom Death Monster right now, very upset.
We got spare
fine.
room.
Oh my. All right.
You're gonna suddenly see pictures of Shadows of Brimstone coming up. Be like, damn
Yeah.
it.
That's the end of Forbidden Lands Raven Purge.
Thanks, Chuck.
Yeah, thanks all you for playing.
Yeah, thanks
It was
for running it.
absolutely
Awesome,
a
man.
blast. I don't know. Maybe we need to figure out something else to play in these time slots. I don't know. It feels, I don't know. As it sets in over the next day, I'm sure lots of emotions are going to go through and we'll figure some shit out. I don't fucking know. So until we see you next time, no, let's do closing plugs. That's what we need to do. Jeff, I heard that you might be playing a game later today.
Checking Discord. Nothing crazy has happened yet. So our One Ring game is scheduled 2 hours from now. So over on twitch.tv/lollygaggers, we're playing One Ring, second edition, also from Free League. So Lord of the Rings setting, etc. So you can come check that out. And then tonight over on right here, actually, right here on the
9 p.m.
Catch me, Chuck, Jake, and Ashley from the Lollygaggers playing Darkest House for a very bad, horrible man by the name of Steven. I think we're going to be we're on Bert's channel tomorrow night, right?
For some Shadowrun. Yeah.
Mhm.
And then Monday we'll be back on Lollygaggers for Ultraviolet Grasslands.
Very cool. Actually, I got some insider information. There's rumors that after January, a certain technologically enhanced elf may or may not be in a position to return.
Nice. He popped into our stream
we saw him
yesterday.
last
night.
Yeah. So that'd be cool.
That would be fantastic. All right. Yeah, like I said, here on Defenders tonight, 9 p.m., Darkest House. Then Wednesday for some Pathfinder. Next Friday for some Shadowrun. Looks like my stupid internet situation has been fixed, so all of those streams should actually happen. Oh, we're also going to be doing on Thursday a makeup session for Watercolors and Warriors. So
Nice.
I don't know. That's all I got. Adam, you want to plug some stuff?
I sure would. I'd like to plug again Beyond the Fire. It's a monster pamphlet to add threats to your Zweihander or Flames of Freedom game. And right now, there's a free giveaway going over on Geek Native.
Nice.
And so if you go to Geek Native and check that out, you might be able to get a free copy.
Very cool. I heard some really fantastic people worked on it.
Yeah. Some of my favorites.
There you go. All right, so until we see you next time, start fires, do drugs, and go get your fucking booster shot, because Omicron Persei is coming for you. Deuces.
Bye-bye.